sebep oldu.
Shortcut to social good. For 1 kilogram of meat, how much water we are wasting? 7 tons. No, 15 tons. 15,000. 1 kilogram of meat. In order to eat 200 kilograms of meat, you are wasting 3 tons. If you leave it in your plate without eating, you are throwing 1.5 tons of water away. A t-shirt, 3 tons of water. 1 cup of coffee. 1 cup of coffee. 150 liters of water consumption. They are very serious figures. What is the average water consumption of a person in Istanbul? 190 liters. 97.5% of water around the world are salty waters. We are in need of normal water, and we are in need of actually protecting the fresh water sources. By balancing the water resources, we can have some savings. Water resources, many places, people are washing their dishes before placing it inside the washing machine. This is the duty of a washing machine. You will be having a lot of water saving if you do not wash it before placing it inside the washing machine. We will be having Gökhan Özoğuz, Altuğ, Gültan, and Mehmet İçağasıoğlu, and they will be telling us the shortcut for water. There is something that I would like to tell about water. For a long period of time, we are hearing very strange things. It is the main source of all living beings. It seems to be eternal, but it is not so. When you're watching me, drop by drop, it is becoming less. I'm going to make a very important experiment. 25 liters of water to spend my day, 1.5 liters. I need to get used to it. It is becoming less and less. It is very hard. No one is thinking about the consumption of water, actually. Hello, everyone. My name is Mehmet İçağasıoğlu. I'm from the Walt company. Gökhan Bey and Altuğ Bey and Tarık Bayar with us, and we will be telling about the 25 liters documentary. How we have started this project. I'll be having a brief introduction. I'll be asking my questions. As National Geographic Turkey and as the global office, since 1886, as you all know it very well, we are giving importance to environment and education, and also looking at the recyclable values for the nature. And with this mission and vision, in the last 10 years, we are speaking about climate change and also global warming. And actually, the final threat is the drought. And National Geographic is carrying on some communication studies about the draftiness. And what we can do about this fact, when you think that you are waterless for a moment, everything is being very late. So for a long period of time, it is essential to get prepared, and there are some new incentives and communications on this topic. In Turkey, when we were speaking with Tarık Bey as National Geographic, we would like to start a communication path in this matter. And when we were interchanging our opinions, a documentary idea came in our mind, and also 2 or 3 years ago, we were always speaking from the mouth of sciencemen, scientific surroundings and environments. And now, and the celebrities, by making use of the celebrities and talents, we wanted to give some certain message. Halit Bey has also involved in some projects in National Geographic, and they were very successful. And then we have said, okay, with our producer in National Geographic, let's tell about this draft issue. And we were planning to do something dramatic, and many foreign names have been proposed us. In Turkey, we wanted to select a very different name. When you tell his name or her name, oh, really? would be the reaction that we would be getting. And all of a sudden, they have proposed Gökhan. Everyone really raised up, all of the national joint team. We have shared this with Altuğ. We have reached to Gökhan. Gökhan, take the topic and take the responsibility of the topic more than anyone else. Okay, we don't have an agreement. Just calm down. And we have thought about the brand. Actually, everyone really become in favor of that. Everybody started to think about the script. We have sat down with the scientific community, and we have placed realities, and we have made some negotiations with some certain environments and circles and with some, of course, important people. And really, we have created something very effective. And for a year, we are broadcasting this in order to access a broader audience on Fox channel with İsmail Küçükkaya, with Fatih Portakal. We have just broadcasted our documentary. We are trying to train and educate our audience. We are in the very beginning phase of this process. With Tarık Bey, with Finnish campaign, with Benckiser company, we will be following this path the following 3 years. And Altuğ Bey is with us, and Gökhan Bey is with us. So in this path, we are planning and hoping to move forward. And now I'm going to leave the floor to Gökhan. Gökhan, I would like to ask a question to you. How did you feel when we have spoken about our opinion? Actually, when we speak about draftiness and when we speak about shooting a documentary about draftiness, I was panicked at the first instance. Actually, the first thing came to my mind was a baby or an ill person and have lack of water, and what would be the situation, such kind of a situation. I mean, the most important source that we use during our living time is water, and having that fact of lack of water is really create the threat among us. And after taking the information, related information about water sources, I panicked and said, okay, I would like to be involved in this project. Okay, if I ask you the pre-session and post-session, I mean, you were not knowing all of this information just like an ambassador. So what has changed in your life before and after? Actually, on a daily basis, I have become aware that I'm using a lot of water when washing your hand, when we are putting soap, the tap is being open, and now I have spent 25 liters. I'm spending and closing the tap, and then the soap is just getting smashed, and all of that. I'm just trying to clean that soap from my hand, so I'm spending 25 liters all at once. I won't be speaking about that toilet issue, so nothing is remaining. And when I have started recognizing that, I have also recognized that we are spending a lot of water, wasting a lot of water. And very interestingly, when I go somewhere where I'm just approaching to the sink, I am saying that will the tap be opening suddenly, or am I going to open it very slowly? And how about that tissue that I'm going to use? It is going to also spend some water sources. Oh, so now it is stabilizing my life, and really something very good about this documentary. After shooting this documentary, I have started to hear from my surrounding. When I go to the toilet, I'm so much concerned, what am I going to do with the water sources? So such kind of things have started to appear in my life. How about your lovers, your fans? How did they approach this project? What type of reactions did you receive? Perfect. Everybody have had a great impact, especially when they watched it with their family. They have given us a feedback that the children have got a great impact, and really it was very effective. Really, it's just like a horror movie. They have reflected it very efficiently, and people have just recognized the seriousness of that topic. And the next day, a child came, a mom came, and we watched it with my son, with my daughter. We really cried. And we have started to think what would happen. The next day, when we're washing our face, we have thought what to do, just like us. And very interestingly, everybody have shown a similar reaction. So when you have told me something about that water sources, it is just the feeling that I have experienced has been reflected on the audience. Really, I would like to congratulate you for your success. This is a great social responsibility. That's all. Okay, Altuğ, I would like to turn to you and ask you. It's an incredible, amazing visuality, a great visual documentary. All of the audience on National Geographic, Fox TV have just reacted like that. And from Italy to Australia, in many European and Asian countries, it has been broadcast not only in Turkey, but with local content, with the local population. The content which is being proposed to the local audience has got a response from the global audience. Haven't you had any frightening from that impact? Actually, the topic itself is threatening and frightening. In the research phase, it was very dramatic. You were coming across with dramatic reality, so it was so much frightening. But when you visualize it, we have worked with a very good team. All of that futuristic realization part was present, and one of the best companies, Depo Film, we have worked with them. On the documentary side, we have had Gökhan. We were seeking for a solution. We were seeking for a way to tell it, to narrate it. Working with Gökhan, personally, working with a very close friend of mine, cannot be possible for everyone. He has got a very different side. Gökhan is a highly reactive person and has got very natural responses. So when I have told him about the documentary, it is something that we were seeking for. And the biggest challenge was you cannot make Gökhan to tell something which he doesn't believe in, convincing him sometimes being very challenging, but he has totally presented himself. So for that reason, it was something that would be sounding very high, and that results, that figures about the movie has really reached to the target. What is the before and after impacts? Actually, I do have similar topics in my life. When you're just turning the tap, you have started to question yourself. There are some radical systems. We could not reach that point yet, but knowing that everything has an end is bringing a social consciousness and passing it to the audience side is something very critical. We have had a lot of calls from the audience. We're not able to take shower, we're not able to wash our hands. Type of frightening reactions have started to appear, but we have had very positive feedbacks. Okay, Tarık Bey, would you please explain us about that dishes? More about those dishes. What do you mean by those dirty dishes? That washing machine issue, that water issue. Would you please tell us about that washing machine issue, dirty dishes issue? We have tried to give place to that. Washing machine and the relationship between water and washing machine seems to be very dramatic in the first step. But let me inform you. The penetration of washing machine in Turkey is 90%. So out of 10 houses, we do have 9 houses have washing machines. Arçelik and Bosch Group have got a research about that. We would like to increase the level of penetration. What is the benefit of that? If you wash a machine of this, you spend 103 liters, and the washing machine is doing it with 9 liters. So there is a 94 liter of difference. And we do have 21 million households, and they are washing their dishes at least 5 times per week. 250 million tons of water we are speaking about. And just like the Büyükçekmece ban. So just like a dirty dishes thing, the washing machine is being just invaded for helping the consumption, for saving the consumption. For this reason, what I would like to say is how we can give a sound to this campaign. When we asked the consumer, where are you washing your dirty dishes? Everybody was telling them, I'm washing them in the washing machine. But later on, we have recognized that we made a laboratory environment, created a laboratory environment. We have given them the dirty dishes and a washing machine, and everybody was cleaning it before placing it inside the washing machine. So 57 liter data have came out from that. A 57 liter of water is being wasted because despite the fact that you have a washing machine, you are placing them clean inside the washing machine. The nature of detergent is being designed, the nature of actually washing machine is designed to clean that. So somehow we were obliged to tell about this reality, not with an advertisement, not with a slogan, not with a visual on billboards. You cannot tell National Geographic and Gökhan and Altuğ. I really would like to thank you because the dramatic situation, 150 million tons of water cannot be explained within 25 liters. 25 liters is a fact, actually, in Cape Town. They were obliged to leave with 50 liters, and the next decision was just making it reduced to 25 liters. So it is not the matter of living with 25 liters. When we were doing the shooting, Altuğ placed the bottles, and I said, okay, just think of them. I can spend my whole day. I won't be drinking all. And he said, no, it's not like that. You will be doing the cooking. You will be also having tea, and you will be cleaning the fish, and then cleaning up the house. When it comes to the dirty dishes, you are not having any water source left. And there is also the toilet reality. Since you're a little bit distance with the nature, you do have the toilet problem. So it is becoming impossible. When it's becoming impossible, I have started to get panic because I believed in that. I believe that I'm going to survive with these 4 bottles, and I really have had a panic attack like situation. And I said, will I be going to the toilet? What am I going to do with the toilet? So I had a huge hesitation. I did not wash the dishes. What did I do? I cleaned them with tissue. And after all, it's not possible to do it. All of the bacteria and so on would not be disappearing. And the most important thing here is water is the easiest accessible source. And whenever something is, just pour some water, use some waters. But we don't have anything else to replace it. If you place in, for example, the emerald, a gold would not replace it actually. The easiest accessible source is water. By 2030 is going to disappear. We won't be having any water source. When you think about this, it's a frightening situation. We have the sea actually. Well, it's not related with that. We are speaking about the freshwater sources. Tarık Bey, do we have any new projects? Actually, we do have new projects. 25 liters, this awareness creation process, and after creating this awareness, it was a very vital step for asking people to take some actions. Gökhan Bey did not mention it, baby, but a documentary has been broadcasted, and all around Turkey it has started to be spoken. And so a result, we want our consumers to measure their water footprint. And as Haluk Bey mentioned in the beginning of the speech, 1 kilogram of meat that you consume, a t-shirt, a jean that you wear, when they are producing, you are not aware how much water is being consumed. So in order to recognize this, we do have a website in collaboration with National Geographic. We have created that website. This is a starting point for us this year, next year, and then 2 years later, we do have a roadmap. We are starting our production phase, and of course, we will be having very interesting content for the consumers that they will be feeling involved, and we will be having that awareness creation type of projects. And the most striking point for me in that dramatic situation, I have had that feeling we're all living for our children. Maybe I will be getting out of my water sources. It is not creating a huge impact, but when I show this movie, or when we speak about that movie, people are starting to think about that bad day, and they are starting to take actions. Yes, actually ill people and children are very vital. Altuğ, I'll be asking you something. Tarık Bey committed that they will be continuing, they will be present. One of the most talented producers of Europe, who are mastering documentary, a person who is coming out from National Geographic. As a producer, are you going to carry the flag of this documentary tradition in Turkey? Actually, this production and communication is something that we are putting our heart. Some of them do have some commercial basis. Some of them are defining your mission. And these type of projects are the most enjoyable projects for us. Actually, future projecting type of projects. I really would like to thank you for your appreciation. I'm not used to hear such kind of words from you. I'm working with Mehmet for a long period of time. I really would like to continue in such kind of paths. I would like to be in the best portal, documentary portal hopefully I'll enjoy to be in the best portal of the world. Our time is up. I would like to thank all of our participants, all of our guests. Thank you. Thank you for being with us and for joining us today.
Olsun.